So hi everybody and welcome back to one of my diecast review. This is another little toy that I wanted to collect, mostly because I will never find it in 1/24 scale like an ordinary kit, I think, and secondary because they are so cheap and so affordable that it's always worth it to spend a little few of money in this kind of toys, more than collectible items. This is the Ferrari F12 TDF Tour de France. It was a limited edition F12 made by Ferrari with, of course, a huge, incredibly powerful model. And let's see what's inside. Just opening the box right now because I just find it online, and I think I paid 20 bucks for this, so not so much. The collection is, you see, to remember here that you're buying a toy, race and play. So it's really kid toys, but it's anyway in 1/24 scale. And as usual, from Burago company, what you get is an extremely well done paintwork, very basic detail like the calipers, the brakes, the wheels, and of course compromises in all the other details. I don't think that this model have no, I don't think the engine is working. The assembly is not so. I'm just opening that right now. Sorry, it was unprepared. This is just a video that I wanted to make as it comes. And basically all these parts that in reality are side air intakes, as that one here are just proposed like a plastic black belt, very basically, as well as the three air intakes on the back of the car that usually should be opened with a net under. Here they are simply just painted in black over with a little engraving part. It's remember that we are talking of a die-cast toy, or simply as we say, that cost 20 euros. So if you can see there, just the spare of the color. This was from a very close friend shop and so on, but just in color I spend more than double of this entire model. And honestly I like these toys because the overall look is anyway taken. So probably the bodies are all made after a kind of simple 3D body. Remember that all these companies like Burago and so on, if you look closely over the box, they have to work with the officially licensed product with the patent over. So that's why probably they can have, in front of the payment of the royalty to work with the car, surely they have a kind of assistment from the original company, giving them at least some basically data, some basically also I think drawings or blueprints about the external shape. That's why it's so incredibly well taken. You see the shape of the TDF is taken at once. That is the stuff that really make you fall in love at once with the model. Then of course the detail is something too easy. I think that I seen a video of a guy that was trying to show the engine. I think that under here there is a standard engine of the F12, the ordinary F12, but is not modified like the TDF version. This was a huge, powerful, limited edition car that Ferrari made now, I think 6 or 7 years ago. It is not at all a recent model. As well as, if we can open a little the box to look it better, as well as all the front part. It's really like a kind of mock-up model, and you don't have any of the detail of the carbon fiber that will make this model look exceptional like in reality it should be. I will not be surprised if any of the Chinese maker will take this kind of model, make it in resin and add in metal or in photo etched parts all the missing part that we have in this model. If it is yeah, you see, also they try to make it, they made it overall the look of the carbon fiber also over the seats, over the rubber of the seat. There is no side window here, so it's really just a toy, but the painting is absolutely well done. You see, it's completely glossy, it's really well taken. Orange peel, of course, in this level you cannot pretend to have not an orange peel, but the overall look, remember, $20 item. That is $50 colors. So remember that is stuff, guys. The wheels is the same. They also have a kind of decent and nicely looking, probably not so correct pattern of the tire, but the car is the overall look is okay, is satisfying for what I was going to pay for it. Of course, also the extractor, look, the dimensions of the blades of the extractor is a little bit different from the real stuff, so cannot consider this at the level of the detail of one of our collectible models. That's why I just buy them to achieve, to have this shape, you know. I like to see the shapes of this model car. For me, the TDF was one of the modern Ferrari, the nicest ever that they ever did. And I wanted absolutely to have in the collection. The only way to have it in 1/24 scale is this compromise, you know. So if you do like me, don't miss it, because this is stuff that very, very easy you can find. I think they started with another time a kind of press shop collection back in time about this special Ferrari, because I remember that I see that with plastic showcase like the one that I show you in the Ferrari Formula 1 collection. So I think it was coming from the same series, you know, something like that. And even more important, strictly in 1/24 scale, so not 118. In 118, of course, you have different level of model. It's the main scale of the die cast or the resin static models. They are already done stuff, the stuff that the modeler don't build up by his own. So that's it. I think is absolutely worth it, despite the extremely basic details, you know. I know that there is an engine under there. I will not go enforcing and disassemble the model to search a kind of is a mock-up, because it's just the plastic, you know, that closes the upper part of the body and show you the upper side of the motor with no details at all. So it's not neither worth it to work and to damage maybe the nice painting of the model, even if it is so heavy done and so you know, toy shell overall look. I like, because believe me, the overall look is absolutely taken. So the setup is the correct one, the paint is nice, and is absolutely worth it. It's $20 off buying, so don't miss it.